Okay, so I am reviewing episode 1 of Marvel's Secret Invasion series. Part 2 is going to be reviewing episodes 2 and 3. Then episodes 4 through 6 will be part 3 to round it off, okay? Again, though, I am also going to be giving my overall thoughts here at the beginning, and then we're going to have a really big spoiler section. Alright? Okay. So, overall, I would have to give episode 1 of Secret Invasion an A so far. I think this is really spot on. It is building up to something really good. Yeah, I do think it's kind of stupid that they used AI to make the opening credits, but look, okay, I don't control major corporations. I wish I did, but I don't. So, yeah, it was stupid, but we can't really change it now, unfortunately. The series itself is fine. It's overall good. It's building up to a decent story. It did a good job. There's some interesting twists and turns in here. There's some good performances overall so far. I do like where they're taking things. They have set up a no holds barred stakes here, so I do think they are telling a really good story. If I do have any problems maybe with the story is that maybe it could be a little more straightforward sometimes. It can be hard to remember certain characters' names. I have to keep looking them up to figure it out, so that doesn't really help much. But like I said, overall, this is an A. I don't think you have to be too familiar with the MCU to have watched this. I think at least if you're familiar with the Avengers films and what's happened there, you're mostly spot on here. So yes, again, episode 1 of Secret Invasion overall gets an A.
There's new action in the universe from Marvel Superheroes.
Spider-Man! Dr. Octopus!
I'll bend Dr. Octopus in half, Captain America. No time, Hawk. My shield will cut him down to size.
Meet your doom, Surfer. Not so fast, Doom. Take him, Surfer.
Marvel Superheroes are each sold separately from Toy Biz.
Nice. I'm looking good. Uh-oh. Missed your mark once again, Hawkeye. Just having a little fun, Ultron. I'll show you how to have fun.
Okay, you three. Save it for the series.
The Avengers, premiering this Saturday morning at 11:30 on Fox Kids.
Okay, so again, this is a spoiler section. Skip to here if you wish to avoid everything. Alright? Okay, so yeah, episode 1 of Secret Invasion. I don't think this is too much of a spoiler right off the bat, but yeah. There are Skrulls invading Earth, or they've been on Earth and now they're trying to take over, to be more precise. Very early on, we have Agent Ross, Martin Freeman's character, meeting up with another agent named Prescott, who says, you know, there's been these terrorist attacks all over the world, and it turns out they've actually been all connected. They're building up to something, and it's the Skrulls. I don't know what's going on. And Ross is kind of saying, like, well, you know, if you need me to get this to Nick Fury, I'm going to need evidence. And the guy gives him evidence, but then it turns out, yeah, maybe Ross isn't entirely on the up and up because they get into a fight. Ross kills Prescott. Ross goes on the run because he's being tailed. He contacts Maria Hill. However, Ross gets killed right before Maria Hill can pick him up. And it turns out this was a Skrull, and the person who killed him was Talos. That's the main Skrull from the Captain Marvel movie who befriended Nick Fury. And, you know, they contact Nick Fury. They get him down from the Spire, which is supposed to be the alien defense network that S.H.I.E.L.D. is constructing. They get him down, and they contact him, and Talos basically explains that you know, because it's been 30 years and added to that the blip, you know, there are Skrulls who are restless, like they were promised to find their own world. They have not yet found a new Skrullos, so now they kind of want to take over, and there's a leader named Gravik who led an insurrection of the Skrull Council and killed several of them, including Talos' wife. Added to that, they have enlisted Talos' daughter, Gaia. I had to look that up. Like, it, because it's G''IAH. But, you know, the way it's looked, I thought it was G-La at first, because you can't tell the difference between a capital I and a lowercase L sometimes. But yeah, it's Gaia, and that's Emilia Clarke's character. And they have amassed outside Moscow. They're planning to set off some dirty bombs and start World War III to cause unrest so they can basically take over. Fury doesn't entirely believe this at first. He goes for a walk and he gets abducted by MI6 agents under the employ of Sonia Fallsworth. That's Olivia Colman's character. However, he says, is this true? Are you aware of this? I don't, because I think you might be covering things up. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But of course, he bugs her office, and it turns out, yes, she is. She's more than aware of what the Skrulls have been doing. And this basically leads to a big confrontation. They go to a possible meeting place, and Maria Hill tells Gaia, I screwed up again. Gaia, who is there under Gravek's orders to basically meet with their agent to buy these dirty bomb materials, and added to that, or by the bombs basically, and added to that, basically what these Skrulls are doing when they're amassing outside Moscow is they have a compound. Because Russia has so many abandoned nuclear power plants, the Skrulls can live there and be virtually undetected because radiation does not affect them, and the monitoring service can't detect, and they can be masked from the monitoring services and GPS and stuff like that. And what they're doing is they're kidnapping Russian civilians. They're getting Skrulls to shapeshift into them, absorbing their memories, and then keeping those civilians in suspended animation, so that way they can basically just, reinsert themselves in undetected. And Talos confronts Gaia, basically says, look, Gravik killed your mother, and you can tell she's a little upset by it, and she runs back to the main office. And it looks like she's trying to play double agent now, because she later meets with Talos and says, this is where the bombs are headed, like, I'm setting things up, there's going to be 3 bombs, this is how it's going to go down. And I'm going to be carrying them in backpacks and passing them off to people. And, of course, that turns out to wind up being a trap. Gravik is actually there. He distracts Fury. And then, in the midst, as the bombs go off and everyone's getting, all over the place, Gravik shapeshifts into Fury and kills Maria Hill. And that's how the episode ends. So yeah, it is definitely setting up a who can you trust. The other underlying problem is Fury has had a crisis of faith since the blip. He does not really want to be on Earth anymore, and so he's a little out of the game. He's showing his age a bit more. He has a limp. He can't see out of his good eye as well anymore either, so there's a lot of problems, and going into this, Hill is like, I don't think you're ready for this. I think you need to take a step back and maybe get someone else to do this for you, but he's insistent on staying in this. And yeah, he sees how he's already been tricked into this, because the way Gravik tricks Fury is, earlier there was a little girl Fury encountered. Gravik shapeshifted into that. Gravik also encountered, there was also a guy in a bar that he bought a bottle of vodka for. Gravik shapeshifts into that. He shapeshifts into another woman that Fury encountered. And so you're getting the idea of, I have been following you this whole time. You can't sneak around me anymore. So yeah, there's that aspect to it. Also, there's something to do with the President of the United States that, it's probably going to pay off more in later episodes. But yeah, Rhodey pops up because, again, Fury came down to Earth and they're trying to figure out why. But that's about it, yeah. Like I said, if I did have any major problems with it, again, it's like sometimes names go by a little too quickly to try to figure things out. Like when I had to Google the cast image on my phone, it's not always the best to have something like that happen. But still, it is, like I said, very entertaining. I am definitely up for more. And yeah, I know it's stupid what they did with the opening credits, but... Sorry, again, still dealing with the cough. Like I said, overall it gets an A. I would definitely recommend watching it.
X S-Men. Mutant power within. Logan's claws extend, just like in the movie, to do battle with Sabretooth's swiping attack. The evil mutants must be stopped. Magneto's magnetic power traps Cyclops.
Gotcha!
Storm's lightning lights up the sky. The Cyclops fires his optic blast. Mutant power within. Wolverine's missile-firing X-Cycle.
Yeah!
Claw-slashing Wolverine cuts evil down to size. X-Men. X-Men figures and X-Cycle, each sold separately, batteries not included.
We come from another world.
We come in peace.
To offer you a new way.
A better way.
To build a perfect future for you humans.
We just need you
to embrace change.
Okay, so again, like I said at the beginning, the next Secret Invasion review is going to be for episodes 2 and 3. Then we're going to finish it off with the last 3 episodes after that. So, 2-week break between Secret Invasion reviews, then a 3-week break. After that, the next video is going to be the random trade review on Man of Steel Volume 1. After that, it's going to be the recap and review for AEW New Japan Forbidden Door. And then it's going to be the recap and review for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember you can request a movie or a television series for me to review at my Patreon at patreon.com/CPTime for Cat Productions. Also, remember to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can be alerted to further videos.